Hi Virgo, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your weekly tarot check for April 19th through the 26th. This is for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I want to thank all of you who have subscribed, been watching, liked, commented, and shared my videos. I really appreciate your support. And if you're new, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And hit the bell if you want to be notified when new videos are posted, which is usually every week. But this week I'm also going to post your seasonal tarot check in about a day or two. And that will be for the months of May, June, July, and August, okay? So, whoa, did you see that? I lost a little bit of control there. Sorry, I had some cake and that just, I'm not used to all that sugar, so I apologize. Anyway, here we go. Let me just get these in order here, or shuffled the way that we like them. And there we go. All right, this is for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Virgo. And we go day by day in the weekly. So we start off with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so you have Virgo here, you have Capricorn, you have Taurus, you have Earth, Air, and Water. All right, so if you're certainly dealing with any of those particular signs, that could be a stronger indicator for you. But I do feel like you start off here, you've got some kind of mixed energies throughout the week. You start off here with the Five of Swords, and this is a change card. It's like we're going to be done fighting here. We're going to be done with this. And the only, I guess, word of advisement here, caution, is that we have to be careful about being overly confident. So if you've been through something and you've gotten really confident about, let's say, money, because a lot of people, I mentioned, would be getting their stimulus money this week, and within the last day or two, people have. Okay, so some people have gotten $1,200, some people more if they have kids. And then I saw Susie Orman, a financial advisor, being interviewed on Today, and she was talking about not running out and just spending that money because of some of the unpredictability of the economy right now. So if you have an overconfidence about money because you've gotten some extra money, just hang on to it for a little bit. Just kind of be cautious. Now, Monday, you have the Six of Cups, and this is all about reunions. It's about a sentimental longing. I think there may be somebody who wants to come back around, and I may have had this for you before too, that is from the past where they are thinking of you, and they're, wondering if the time is right or more right now where things, could they try again? I don't think you're going to be interested in it, though, quite frankly. I think that there are people who are becoming increasingly unstable as they're quarantined and as their job situations become uncertain. And I think we have to all be kind of cautious of people who just show up out of nowhere. It's like, well, you could have done this 3 months ago, 90 days ago would have been a lot less curious than right now. So I just think that they've got a little bit of an immaturity about them, and I think they're seeking because they don't really know who they are. For Tuesday, you have another 5 here, another change card. I think if you do get contacted this week, you're not going to be all that interested. I just think you're going to, you have it in more than one place where you're walking away from something. I don't think you're getting left behind as much as you're moving away from things that just don't serve you. I feel like there's a very authoritative energy here where you're getting clearer about what you want and what you don't want. And the things that you don't want, you are going to have enough strength and direction to walk away from them. So you are being guided with the Hermit. This is you. But this is our guide on the soul's journey. And the Hermit always tells us that we're on the right path. It is a 9, so it's coming to the conclusion of a cycle. So if you've had some uncertainty, you're coming back out of that. Again, I do feel like with money, you've had some money come forward, and now is a good time just to hang on to that money and not do anything in particular with it. But you do have money stability within this week. So there's not a fear factor here. It's not a shortage conscious. It's just the money keeps coming. Money does come in. It just seems like things always come into my material plane more than I've ever needed. I feel like that's the case. It's just, again, let the money grow. So this is for Thursday. You've got the Eight of Cups. And again, I feel like this is where you are walking away from something. And I definitely do think with an ex who shows up or has shown up, you're not interested in them. And you might have been 6 months ago. If they would have come back then, I do think that there was love there. But I just don't think that you're interested, in entertaining this because they've been too in and out. I feel like it's literally like you just don't want to walk back into something that just has not been stable. But there's passion coming towards you. It's like you're surrendering this other thing that might be a comfortable idea because it's familiar, but it's really not for you anymore. And I do feel like for you, you're going to find somebody who's much more complete. They are much more mature. They are more grounded financially, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually than this other Six of Cups person. I actually think that there was a lot of codependency in that relationship, and I think they're coming back around. I had this with another sign too. This is Capricorn energy, so certainly could be a Capricorn, but I think they're coming back around because they're trying to figure out who will rescue them. And I talked about this, I think, in the other reading, may have been Taurus, I can't remember, Aries, but it's essentially like the archetype of the wounded princess. So you become like this lifeguard who rescues people from the pool, and then you get outside of the pool together and you're awkwardly standing there in your bathing suit while they're in their nice clothes, and they're kind of going, well, how do I get rid of this lifeguard now? And you go home with them and they're still going, well, why is this lifeguard hanging around me? And you're saying, well, wait a minute, I just rescued you. I just saved your life. How could you dare turn your back on me? And what you'll attract if you live in that archetype is the wounded, limping, broken knight. You'll get this limping knight that comes in who's nothing more than a broken toy, and you deserve better than that. So this pattern will need to end, whoever this is for. And this is for Saturday. I definitely think that there's some secretive things. Like I said, I think this person has hidden motives. Their motives are not great. There's a hidden agenda here. I think it's financial. And so it's time to be done with them, because when you do, you're going to move to higher ground and you are going to bring in a real knight. In fact, you're going to bring in a king. So on Sunday, you have very stable energy. And I actually think once you set that boundary and you don't let it move around, this person will be gone, this in and out kind of thing, because they're really not here for the distance, this other person. But what you have coming towards you, and it might not be this week because, again, we're in a quarantine, you do have the energy of a much more mature, stable partner coming towards you with this King of Pentacles. This is somebody that's like kind of good at everything. They're good at fixing things. They're really intelligent. They're definitely good looking. I feel like for some of you, it could be somebody who's an attorney. Very well educated, very smart. I do feel like they're a great listener. But they kind of can. They don't necessarily talk over everyone, but when they speak, it's very intelligent and everyone listens. It's like they are the kind of person who reads a lot, knows a lot of information. They're not arrogant, very humble kind of energy, but they're just very, like I said, well-read, educated, very intelligent person, and they like to give back. They like to be very stable. So you're definitely headed into stability. And again, with that King of Pentacles too at the ending, I definitely feel like you have much more financial stability than this other person from the past who may be trying to hook into you because they know that you have more stability than they do. So let's get into an Asking It Is Given card here. In my appreciation, I offer no resistance. Appreciation and self-love are the most important aspects you could ever nurture. appreciation of others, and the appreciation of yourself are the closest vibrational matches to source energy of anything we have ever witnessed anywhere in the universe. Isn't that the truth? So this is a Whispers of Love Oracle card, and it's a very, very beautiful card. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So, there's no coincidences. When we get this card, this is coinciding coincidence, right? So it's, there's this cord that extends between these two people. And as you go into a relationship, this card reminds us to just take a minute and consider the unity that exists. Even when we're at odds with a person, but we're in a very deep relationship with them, consider how much can be revealed through love and through understanding. Really ultimately through that unconditional love and compassion. So I love you very much, Virgo, and I will be back in a couple of days with your seasonal tarot check.